What's up, guys? We are back at the junkyard. Start off, somebody asked me what tools I carry into the junkyard, so I can go over that real quick before we head in. But I want to give a shout out to Net Profit Resale, who has commented on my last video. If you guys haven't watched him, he's more knowledgeable than I am. I just go in here and grab random stuff, but he has a method to the madness. And there's a couple of things I saw in his video that I think may be in here, and we're going to try and grab some of them. But to my tools, I got this Harbor Freight bucket with the Bauer bag. I got a little wrench with a 10mm socket. That's like the most common one you're going to need. I think I'm going to like expand a little bit, give me a little case to carry some more in here. I got some Sharpies and a flashlight. Just in case, you never know. Sometimes I'll bring Ziploc bags. I don't have any right now, but that's to write what vehicle they go on. I used to carry a bag, and I do like the bag method, but I don't like everything just being in one pouch. So that's why we swapped to the bucket. We got a screwdriver. We got this screwdriver with some Torx bits to go in there. A trim tool, might need one of those. I don't know, I might keep that. This is a stiffer putty knife, but this one like gets back there better, so that one's more for prying than removing. Got a big flathead screwdriver. Got my wire cutters right there. Gotta have those for the overhead lights. Slip joint pliers, crescent wrench, and what is this? Oh, that's just a wrench that I found in here. I don't really need that, so throw it in there. I just found it in the junkyard, so I took it. I didn't want to leave it. I think it's a 14mm. But yeah, that's what's in our tool bucket. And if you're looking for what tools you need, this about covers it. Like, there are some other stuff you might could use. No, hold on. This guy right here, I have forgotten this thing every time that I've went in the junkyard. I went to Home Depot and got this. This is a cable saw from Home Depot. It's Husky brand. I think it was like $8. I need to try this out and see how it works so I can recommend it to you guys on using it. But yeah, Home Depot had it. I tried making my own and it kept breaking. Hopefully this one holds up better. But let's head in there and see what we can find. So here's that RAV4 that we saw when we were leaving in the last video. The overhead light's pretty screwed up. That sucks. The seats, not too great. What about the glove box? I don't know if these are good or not, but I know Tacomas are. I don't know. I'm probably not gonna grab anything off this for right now. There's the armrest, but it was broken off, so that's cool. I don't really see anything that I think I need to grab, so I wanted to check it out though. So Net Profit Reselling gets mirrors, and we got this Mercedes GL 450 passenger side mirrors. I know he mentioned that passenger side does better than driver side. I believe that's because you're more likely to hit stuff on your passenger side, like mailboxes, trash cans, stuff like that. So I got this one pulled out. I'm gonna get it off, and we're gonna grab that one. I did get the mirror, it's in there, but somebody tried to get the Mercedes emblem off this before I got here, and they didn't have good luck with it. I've only successfully removed one without breaking it, and I don't think this one's broken. So if I can, I'm going to show you guys how I got that one that I got off. This is where that trim tool came into play, but it gets back there and it's got like two prongs. on the back. If it's like the other one, it does. But since this one's already been attempted, I'm gonna try it. But you just gotta work it very carefully. Yeah, this one's got the 2 prongs like the other one. But they are very, very delicate. There we go. Okay, this one's got 3 prongs, but there we go. We got the Mercedes emblem. I don't think I'm gonna get the GL 450 or the 4MATIC. This should be pretty good by itself. So right here we've got a Kia Sorento. I don't know the year, but I'm thinking it's not 04 to 09. I think it's the 16 to 20, or it may be that 14. But $100 for the armrest lid. So I'm gonna grab that if I can figure out how to get it off. All right, so it said you gotta pop this back piece off. And there should be 4 screws back there, so I'm gonna work on this and try and get that bad boy off, because I think it's over $100. All right, so I took the whole console out. There was 3 10mm bolts on the bottom, but as you can see down here, all the screws are on the bottom of it. So had to pull that out. I couldn't get back there to get them. I'm gonna take these off, get this lid off. We should be good to go. All right, so it's official. I'm not leaving without this console lid. I've removed every screw except for the ones under the lid. That's what I'm doing now. I don't see any other way of this thing coming apart. So this is why I don't deal with lids much, but sometimes they're a lot easier to get off than this. There's 8 screws underneath here on the plastic, like that that Tacoma that we were going to get last week. It was missing this piece, so I'm assuming that one had to be removed the same way, or maybe it was just to get to the little latch. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna get this guy. I'm not leaving without him, because this is money. We need the money. All right, we got it unscrewed. Theoretically, it should pry off. Alright, well, we've made progress. Yeah, so I never would have gotten it off. You got 5 screws right here holding that guy on. So we're gonna remove those, and then we're gonna put it back together and go find something else. Guys, when I tell you that I'm more frustrated right now than I've been in a long time. I got that lid off, right? And the plastic inside just starts crumbling. I go to put it back together, the screws start breaking off plastic. So that's about 10 minutes wasted on that lid. We got to move on. We got to find something else. That hurts. That really hurts. I hate you. I've never liked Kias. Now I really don't like Kias. Here is the Thunderbird that Net Profit Resell, or Net Profit Reselling. I can't remember if it was resell or reselling. Anyways, he got the console lid off of, and of course this one doesn't have one. Look at this old Dr. Pepper can. You guys remember those? That's like straight out of 2001. That's cool. I don't know what would be worth any money on this thing besides the console lid. Hey, there it is. I'll bet it's not any good. Oh. Yeah, it's cracked and broken. Screws are missing down here. I mean, it might clean up, but I really don't know. I'm sure it'll be in here next time. If you guys think that it's still worth something, let me know. Alright, so out of this Camry, I grabbed the control knobs for the climate control. I know my Celica, it had lost one, and I finally found one in here. I know they're harder to find, especially if they fall out. You don't know what happened to them. But this one has that sunglasses holder and the overhead light that we got out of the car over there in the last video, but those haven't sold. So we're gonna leave those for right now, and hopefully we can find something else. I got this old Volvo S40G or 740GL. I'm gonna try these emblems. They're old. This car's old. I'm gonna look it up and see if there's anything on it I should pull, but I don't know if I can get in it. My shoes already don't have tread in them. I'm slipping around here. It's been raining for the past 2 days, but I don't know. It's in a bad spot. So there was another Beetle over there that had the door card, but the door handle's broken and you couldn't get in the passenger side. So I'm not sure what condition it was in, but it was on there. It's the first one I've seen. But yeah, our bucket's looking pretty lackluster. There's a Thunderbird. Let me see if I can get back here. Alright, so we got the center console lid out of this Thunderbird. I had to remove this guy, the little cup holder inside, and then this was held on with 3 Torx bits. Got those off, put it back together. Let's see what it's worth. Okay. Let's see, we'll filter sold, and then we'll filter used. So right there's one, $60 plus shipping, $60 free shipping, $60. Cool. It needs to be cleaned up, obviously, but 60 bucks. I don't know what we'll have to pay. There's a Mustang. I need to see if it's got the clock. And we'll look around some more of these vehicles over here. I'll tell you what I'm willing to try. These little bitty pieces of trim. And I need to get that. Those are good. So I need to get on that side and get that off. I probably need to check the other side. There's a 1500 emblem on that red truck. But I'm gonna try our little tool out on this guy and see if it'll do it. So you guys enjoy. I done do the little bread ties on her. I'm glad I finally remembered it. It's pretty long. Let's see here. I don't know if there's really a good way to do this. I don't know, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I feel like I'd rather just go with a putty knife. This thing's like extremely long. I don't know. I'll try it with the putty knife again. Which this thing's put on to stay. It ain't put on to, unless it gets repainted, then it gets took off, but still. I feel like it'd be a decent little thing to sell, because if you mess yours up or lose it somehow, I don't know. Oh, don't you mess up now. Don't you mess up now. We will try this one, and if it does good, we know that we can get more of them. Just taking a shot on this one. Like I said, I don't know. I looked it up. I couldn't find one, but I'll Google image search it before I list it. See if I can find a listing for it. Just something to try, you know. All right, guys. So we got the 1500 off that red truck. We got one of them off this one. This one's pretty messed up on this side. Found this old Ranger XLT. It has the Ford back there, but I'd have to crawl underneath this Chevy, and I don't think it's gonna fall. Obviously it's sitting on 3 different trucks, but that just ain't the life I'm about. Let's see what we got in this Ranger. It's got one of the headliners, but it's pretty messed up. Alabama floor mats. Dang. I don't really see it. They like glitter painted a bunch of stuff in here. I like when stuff's OEM. I mean, I get it, personalize it to you, but I really like OEM stuff. We're gonna keep on browsing around here, see what else we can find. My dudes, we've got another Thunderbird. Let's see if it has a center console in it. How are we, like, I don't know, like maybe once you start looking for something, you know you're looking for it, and maybe that's why I'm seeing them. But the only one that I've seen since I started coming in here is that old one at the front, and then there's like a 95 or something back up that way, and now we found 2 more, so we're gonna check this bad boy out. We made it back here to it. It's got the center console, so I'm about to get in here and get that bad boy off and see if there's anything else. So that armrest's pretty banged up, but I'm gonna grab these emblems. I wonder if the taillights are worth anything. I might look those up. Alright, so we got the Thunderbird LX and the Ford emblem. I haven't looked up the tail lights yet. I'm assuming this is around the same year, so we'll look up like 95 Thunderbird and see what it says. 1995 Thunderbird tail light. Let's see what we got. It's not terrible. So $85. Passenger right center. 85 bucks. These are in like pretty good condition. The outer sold for $80. Let me go up here, condition, used. So we got that outer one for $80. That outer one for $80. I need to grab these outer ones. It looks like, okay, they sold for $45 and $30. $45. I wonder why those. I don't know, solds are like all over the place. That one. Let me show you guys. You go to what's listed. Used, go to lowest. And yeah, you're gonna be competing with a bunch of people on these. So I don't think I'm gonna grab them, just for the fact that you guys can see there's so many listed. That sell-through rate's not great, and like taillights are usually like the only thing that I would look up like that. Maybe some other stuff, like I want to know the sell-through rate, but car parts is really a numbers game over anything. The more that you have, the more likely you are to sell something. Whereas like with video games, as long as you're priced right, it'll sell. But yeah, we're gonna keep on trucking. Keep on trucking. I haven't been down here. I have been through this way before. Because there's that Dodge. We got the Dodge 150 off of. But I haven't been up this way. So I might peruse some of these, but I'm gonna try and focus right here in the center, because if you guys have watched all my videos, we go to like a different section of this junkyard every time, and if I can, I'll get you an overhead shot to see just how big this place is. Like an LKQ is probably 20% of this. I think that's gracious. I mean, maybe 20% of what's in here, but LKQ hangs on to cars longer than this place does. This place crushes them, sends them out after they've been picked off of for a while. I haven't quite figured out the rotation system, but that's my understanding. So we're gonna keep looking. I'll keep you guys updated. I'm gonna grab this Tahoe. These Chevrolet emblems, they're on every vehicle that was made between like 1999 to 2007, like every Chevrolet vehicle. So I don't think, I've never had, I have a couple of them, never sold any, so I wouldn't deal with those. But the specialty, like what model it is, those are good. And look, there's a Celica. I'm gonna check that. I think I've looked at that before, but I forgot it was back here. I have not picked off this one before, because if I had, I would have taken the Toyota and the GT emblems off of it, and they're still on here. So that's kind of how I keep up with what I've looked at and what I haven't. I might look at the center console on this, because I don't know, you don't see many of these on the road anymore. I love Toyota Celicas. My family's had 2 of this model. Not my favorite. My favorite was our 92. If I ever get another Celica, it's going to be a 92, or the pop-up headlight. Gen 5, that's what they are. Yeah, this is a Gen 7. Gen 5 is my favorite. We never had a Gen 6. That's the one with the round headlights. I like that body style more than this one, but you know. So that Tahoe had the center console that has one of these on it, and my old Silverado 3/4 ton had this, and I'm almost certain these are worth a little bit of money. I'm not sure. I think it'll clean up fine. We got the Toyota GT right there, and I'm gonna look up a couple of switches in both of these, the Tahoe and the Celica, and see if they're worth grabbing. It's overcast pretty bad. I really hope it don't start raining, but it's getting darker, so if it does, we'll bunker down in a vehicle. Yeah, so it looks like that overhead unit is at least $50. Sometimes free shipping, sometimes plus shipping. But yeah, I think we're gonna give her a shot. It looks like this is only held up with a Phillips head screw. Let me see if I can get where I can see it. Won't that go up? Oh well. Yeah, right there. I hope that's all it's held in with. Oh, the 3000 GT, the headliner clip things, they sold for $20. So if you see those, grab them. That is not wanting to come out. Hang on, guys. What are you hanging up on? I don't want to lose a screw either. So there we go. Hopefully I didn't break anything. But yeah, you got all these wires, controls. We're just gonna cut them off because we can. That's where your cutters come in, and you just snip away. And there we go. After further inspection, I think I'm going to leave this guy because it had kind of a rat's nest in it, and I pulled this other overhead light down. There was a rat just up there, and I'm afraid, like, this guy has a bunch of rust on it. I'm afraid that's not going to work with how long it's been out in the weather. So I'm gonna leave those guys. I didn't waste too much time on them, so not that worried about it, but just wanted to let you guys know why those won't be in the recap. This guy, on the other hand, Celica, I gotta get something off of it. It's got this the window switch down here. I think they put some fake carbon fiber thing over it. I'm gonna look some of this stuff up. The overhead light's gone. The radio bezel's gone. Man, this takes me back. That ought to just pop out. I don't know. I'm gonna look around. I'll fill you guys in. Guys, if it wasn't missing everything, the climate control, look at that, $170. 40 bucks on the console lid isn't terrible if it's easy to pull off. The mirror control's about $20. The light switch, that's what I was wondering about, $90. So yeah, I'm gonna spend some time in here. There's one that sold for $50. I'm gonna spend some time in here and pull some parts. Guys, look what I just found. The front clip to the climate control thing. I mean, I'm gonna try and piece this. Ah, dadgummit, it's broken right there. That sucks so bad. But we do have the knobs in here, so that's good. Okay, the console's not going to be hard at all to pull off. It's just held on with 2 screws. So we'll get that guy. We'll try and get some other pieces off of here. Save as much of the Celica as we can. Alright, so out of the Celica, we got the center console, we got the ashtray, we got the window control, and a fuse cover. So this one's been good to us. Thank you. Thank you, little Toyota. There's the headlight to it. Thank you, little Toyota Celica, for getting this Camry, which I can. It's got, so here's what I've learned about manuals. If they have this, it's gonna sell a lot faster than the manual. And this will, like this little cover right here, it'll sell for like $20, $25. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab the books and just sell them separately. So we've got this Audi. I'm getting the mirror off of it. It is heated. Just gonna cut them out and be on our way. This thing's been stripped of everything else. I could probably get the driver's side too. Yeah, I probably will. I mean, it's still on there. I'll grab it. Alright, so we got both the mirrors off of the Audi. I'm gonna keep on looking, but we've been in here for a while. I've just been kind of going with the flow and hanging out. I don't know about you guys, the junkyard brings me peace, and I love it out here. So, but our bucket's almost full, so we'll start making our way that way. See if we can't find something else. So I climbed up in the bed of this truck to cross. I saw a Camry over there, but look at this old thing. I don't know what that is, but I'm about to go check it out. Haven't seen a lot of these. There's something forward with pop-up headlights. I haven't seen a lot of these vehicles. I don't think I've seen any of them. So yeah, I'm gonna get in here. I want to see that guy. Bertone. What is this? I've never heard of this before. This thing, it's really weird. It kind of looks like a Fiero. If you guys watch Ronald Finger, he restored the Fiero. That's what it's giving me, like Fiero vibes. It was a Fiat. I guess I could have looked in there and seen that, but this thing's awesome. I'm getting this. I'm sure that's worth something. If it has it on the other side, I'm sure it's worth something. There might be an emblem on the front. We'll check that out. Luckily, I have learned to be extremely careful with old vehicles, but when you undo, it didn't have it on this side, but I did get that side off. There's 2 screws back here, and then once you get those unscrewed, you'll take a screwdriver and you'll twist, and it'll slide that back, and then it'll come out. That one could be in this bin, and it looks like it is. There's a bin of parts in here. Oh, so somebody was gonna start fixing this thing up, and I guess something happened. I don't know, but we've got a bin full of parts in here. I don't see the screws. I guess one of them will have the screws with it and the other one won't. Look what we've got here. A little GMC 1500 SL. This, I can't tell. It don't have the door panels or the dash, so I'm not sure what year it is. It's got a newer style seat. I want to say, I don't know the seat belts. I think this is pre-94. Here's another one of these things. Both of them. Should I grab them? Oh, it's a 95. Dude. I wish the book was in here. If the book's in here, that's crazy. Because I know I've said it before in the videos. I want a 95 GMC Sierra. That's what my grandpa had. I had a 95 Chevy. My grandpa had 2 of them. He totaled the first one and the second one. The second one he died in. But, yeah, that's why I want one of these. But I don't want red interior. I need gray interior. But this is the right color. I think this was a Victory Red. That's the red they used that year. So, yeah. I'm gonna see if I can find the manual in here. We have a Mustang right here. It doesn't have the dash clock, but if I can get back around to it, we can see if it has. Now the cup holder's gone. Well, dang, it does have. Hello, my friend, we'll meet again. Creed Greatest Hits on top. That's actually not bad, but I've already got Creed Greatest Hits. Yeah, I'm one of those people. My brother gives me so much shit for liking Creed. Let's get down with it, dude. Creed's got some banging songs. there is a Dodge 3500 right here. I'm gonna get the emblems off that. I need more Dodge stuff, but most of the stuff that I find is just very common. So I'm gonna grab the emblems off this and see if I can't find something else. So it only had one of the door emblems. The other one had been pulled off, so we got one at least. Can't really complain about that. I've never had that specific emblem, so but if I had to guess, I'd say $15 to $20. We're almost at the end of this row, and I think we'll head on out that way. We found another Titan, and it has the long bezel, or not bezel, overhead console. I know they're worth money. I just don't want to deal with that. That is a big old boy, and that is, I don't know, I don't want to do, I do not want to do that. So I'm gonna leave that for somebody else. All right, guys, so our total today was $20, and I'm not sure what the estimated value is, but we'll get back home, we'll clean everything up, get it listed, and go over everything. I think it'll be better than the last video. I think the last video was like over $500 in 2 hours. We did spend more time in here today, but I wasn't like trying to be on a time crunch. I just wanted to explore a little bit. So yeah, I mean, we'll get back home, clean it up, see what we're dealing with. All right, guys, so when I do my listing, some of you guys were interested in seeing the eBay side of this. I found this is a Audi TT MK1 right door passenger side mirror glass blue with a bunch of numbers, 2000 to 2006. This sold for $50. So we're going to take pictures of it and list it for $50 free shipping. So when depending on where I take my pictures, like this one's in the eBay room, I need to sweep this thing out some because these parts, they're pretty dirty. But I'll either take them in here or I'll take them in the living room, depending on where I plan on doing it. If I want to watch TV while I do it, I'll do it in the living room. But so there's our pictures. I just do a front, a back, and then try to get like a better view of the actual glass. And condition used, description, I use AI descriptions. It makes everything a lot simpler. I need to get off the Wi-Fi. It doesn't reach all the way back out. It does, but not very good. So there's our AI description. And then pricing, we go $49.99. I do leave offer zone because, I mean, you guys know I paid $20 for everything. So do free shipping. It won't take much to ship it. And then I promote every listing at 2%. Whether it helps or not, I don't know. But we do that. And then we list it, and that's one thing. So then I have a notepad, I'll write everything down. You guys see that at the end of the videos. I go over the notepad, what we have, what it's listed for, and our potential profit. So stay tuned. All right, guys, we got everything listed. So the Audi mirrors, the passenger side was 50. The driver's side had a little speck in it, so I marked it down to 40. But those did sell for 50 also. The Mercedes passenger side mirror, $120. I probably should have grabbed the driver's side. The Mercedes emblem, $25. The Thunderbird emblem, $20. The Camry climate control knobs, the set was $17. The Celica light, window switch and lock, $50. Celica control knobs, $25. Celica trunk emblems, $25. The Ram 3500 emblems, $17. The Volvo set, $25. Ford emblem off the Thunderbird, $20. 99 to 06 1500 emblem, $16. The Tahoe emblem was $20. The Toyota case, oh, the manual case, $30. The Camry manual, I listed it for $15. The Celica fuse door, $20. The Fiat pillar wing things, somebody listed them as wings, I listed those for $80 as a set. 95 to 99 1500 door thing, $18. The molding off the Chevy and the GMC, I listed those for $15 each. We had 3 of them. That's $45. The Celica console lid was $40. The Thunderbird console lid was $70. And let me cover this up. The Chevy console rubber piece was $20. The Kia box was $20. The Celica ashtray was $13. And the Thunderbird ashtray was $30. Our grand total was $871 in listed value. So I'm pretty happy with that. That's where I want to be. I mean, as long as we're over between 5 and 1,000, that's a good day. As long as we can spend an hour or two in the junkyard and do that makes me happy. I like having that. But like I've told you guys, it's a numbers game. The more you have, the more opportunity you have to sell. So just keep picking, guys. Just keep going out there and racking up. That's all I know. That's all I do. I'm gonna link Net Profit Resale. I'm gonna link his YouTube down below, and if you guys want to check him out, he makes some good videos and he's very knowledgeable on what to look for. So go and check him out. And yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had a little fun along the way. If you did, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you next time.